Okay, because here we go. What are we making?
Hungry.
Yeah, she's hungry. We got all this stuff to make the
Chick-fil-A Crunchwraps.
that she's seen so infamous on the TikTok.
TikTok.
So yeah, let's get to it. Where's the lettuce? Where's the tomatoes?
Baby, it's in here.
Get your cutting board. Make the cut. Make the slit.
Baby, you come.
Come on.
I don't want to come and eat.
Bruh, you're not cooking. This stuff's already cooked. you put it
still
together.
I'm saying you have to cook this on here. Say you don't.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
You put it together and then you press it down for a minute. Whoop we do. That ain't cooking.
Alright, just baby, come on, just give me the sauce.
Yeah, just come on, make it. Pour for the people.
Where you put the cut at, baby?
Make it halfway. Come on, you just seen the video, but you won't pay attention.
Baby, but they cut it first and then do it, or they lay the stuff down. You cut it and then you put the stuff in sections.
Yes.
Where do I cut it at? Do that matter? I cut it right here?
Yes. Yes, you make a half cut.
Okay.
Oh, you hungry for real. You know you hungry when you eating tortilla scraps.
Okay. Alright, baby, now put the sauce on it.
Yes, you get your sauce and you get all your other stuff. I bet you it's the cutlet. How do I know? Haha, because I'm the man. This is the one with the bread.
Yeah, this is the one I want.
What's that? She can put it on. I want to. Don't judge me.
What, baby?
Don't judge me. Here. Ah.
Baby, you're going to have to do the flipping and all that. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Come on now.
Alright, okay, what I'll lay down first. Let me just cut my stuff.
Your cutlet.
You don't got to cut it?
That's what everyone else did.
They cut it, right?
Yes. Kiss it.
I'm hungry and excited at the same time. Come on, let's eat.
Yeah, you ain't hungry enough. That would have been folded up and on the oven.
Okay, now what? Baby, give me the macaroni and cheese and stuff. Oh, fold it.
Put everything on one side. Put the lettuce and tomatoes on one, the fries on the other one. Flip. Come on now.
Baby, you don't need to put things on. Yeah, that's what I got. Alright, baby, now how I do this?
Fold.
Oh, you're doing it, honey.
That's amazing. Olive oil.
this bad boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby, that's good. Ooh.
2 minutes later. Mighty dark in here and dim, but this is what you want. That beautiful crust color. Turn that off. This here's the missus. She got this here nice. We'll give you this little panorama. It's looking like this is gonna be quite swell. Can't wait. Put a smile on. Everybody, come on. Put a smile on.
Cut it.
Yes, in your natural habitat. Oh.
Baby, ready? I wish I would have cut my lettuce, but It's good.
Oh yeah. Well, you could just say that.
Maybe I didn't think of it till now. It's alright. I'm halfway done eating. I'm hungry.
That point. Halfway done. It's halfway left. I think, well, I know people have this crazy and/or obsession with this is because it now becomes a handheld. It's like a taco. I mean,
yeah, it's so good.
oh, but what you just said is like a.
It's a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
It's a sandwich and a wrap. So you ain't too crazy, you ain't too pressed about it.
No, it tastes good.
And now I'm in the shot. As she just said,
Real fat eating.
she wants to talk about what she's been doing this whole week.
Nothing.
Yeah. It's been a while since you've seen us.
I've been chilling. Eating.
We have lived life. We're constantly doing so. Enjoying the young married life.
He plucked my nerves, but
yeah, we try to refrain from saying such things like that, but
oh,
we can't
please
help ourselves.
Oh, please, just tell me quick. Tell me quick.
We can't help ourselves, you know. Sometimes we're still human.
Hey, baby, you could have got me a napkin.
Overly a little emotional, you know, but
Cause he be talking smack.
and see, that's when I would probably say something. She's, oh, I forgot when you had sat down already, but you could have did this.
Baby, I'm closing with a thing over my leg.
Anywho, yeah, man, marriage is great. Haha. Keeping the camera rolling, baby. No editing that one out.
Baby, see, See, that's the type of stuff he do. You gonna wait till I sit down. Look how the setting
Keep the
is.
camera rolling, because this is what the people want to see.
Look how I'm sitting.
Yeah, she said she hasn't been doing anything. No,
Nope. Waiting on my shows to come back on.
waiting on shows to come back on and
Chilling. Reading my book.
yeah, because from the sounds of that, it just sounds like you're not working or something.
You in my business.
Am I?
You in my business. I am working. I'm on a break.
Okay, yeah.
The bills still getting paid, ain't they? Okay. So you don't need to worry about that. See, your husband's nosy. Your child a nosy husband like mine. I'm playing you nosy.
Next topic of discussion. Yeah.
Baby, tell them what you been eating. Two burgers.
First of all, I guess happy New Year. That's first. Man, we've just had a great few last months where highs and lows. We've been 3 months married, and let's just say this, man. We were blessed with some good news in the form of what happens when you get married as far as procreating. And we endured. I don't like to say suffered, but my partner here, she endured a miscarriage. But we love and serve a good God. What they say, you're a good father. And so, church I attend to since I was a wee little lad. We do a fast every start of the year. In particular, the Daniel's fast. Now, you can do kind of an intermittent where you just don't eat until 6. You can do it just water one, but the most popular is, again, the Daniel fast, and that's no meats, sweets, breads. Just basically grow from the earth, no eggs, so no dairy or poultry as well. And it was tough. This is my first time doing it for the full extent of 21 days. I think 2 years ago I did it maybe 1 week, and then two weeks. And this week, this year, we did a big boy. So as my faith has increased and my relationship has increased, I guess you could say that I've completed it. Listened to a whole bunch of sermons and getting blessed by that. And what I got from the fasting, or the purpose of it, is to turn down the volume, as Jerry Flower says, and I'm quoting him. He says to turn down the volume of your flesh to hear from your spirit, man, and get clarity and a sense of direction on how you are to proceed living your life. You know, ask God for direction, and by you spending that time with him, just like any relationship, it grows, it gets cultivated, and you can hear, because as it says in the Bible, it says, be still, know that I'm God. And we live such busy lives as to where you'll never really sit down and be still enough, long enough to hear from him. So I did it, man. I made it through 21 days, and I can say for more than not, it was, I definitely won't say it was no breeze, but for more than not, it was fairly easy. Just understanding that God will sustain you, and just take your focus off the food, because we're so conditioned to think you got to eat 3 times a day and so forth and so on. But man, a lot of the times I wasn't hungry, or I would just drink water, make it through. And if I did eat, man, I can tell you I was eating
hella cashews, black bean dip, tortilla chips, and popcorn. In the last like 8 days, I kind of got into fries and what? That's it. And the biggest thing for me, and oatmeal. I was eating oatmeal and strawberries and blueberries every day for breakfast. Sometimes with with banana as well, almond milk. I didn't drink my protein shakes, so I was thinking that hey, my gym performances would suffer, but they didn't. And man, all I can say is it just does you justice by breaking your traditional train of thought. So I did. You're gonna lose weight. That's natural. I lost about 12 pounds. I started at 152, and I ended off at 140 at the lowest. And now you know what time it is. We slowly but surely trying to gain that back and beyond. And I can say what I got from it is, I'm still in search of that. But for more than that, I can say have a life of devotion. As a husband, it's so important because you are to be the head and a reflection, the first reflection of God to your wife and to your family, because I think He'll eventually allow you to have one. So you definitely gotta have that devotion so you can hear from Him, therefore so you can pass on the message and lead and direct your family. So I've learned to have this time to where I'm devoted. I'm trying to get and hear from Him by way of sermons, and then following the YouVersion Bible in a year plan as to where I'm reading the Bible, and that was one of my New Year's focuses. I don't call them resolutions. One of my focuses was to just consistently grow in the spiritual department, and as I said, that means I gotta cultivate my own relationship. And specifically, that focus was to read the Bible, not particularly for its entirety or completion, but read it for understanding. So we're just in Genesis chapter 46 so far, and you're hearing stories you're familiar with, but it's still good to hear them and then as an adult kind of apply them and learn from them, and just hear, I guess, the moderators and their perspectives and their part of the devotions they want you to understand or draw from and then apply to your own life. Secondly, I learned that once you do devote yourself, that God is going to talk to you. Shout out to my favorite pastor in the whole wide world, Michael Todd. He just preached a sermon that says God still speaks, and that is just so prevalent. And it's prevalent, as I said, it says be still and know that I am God. You can't know that if A, you don't experience Him, or B, you don't do as it says, which is simply to be still. The devil's, one of his main tactics is to distract you. So 1 + 1 = 2. If you're always distracted, you're never going to be still. Therefore, you're never going to hear God and do what He's put you on earth to do. So in this time, again, I've learned how to be still and hear. I say all that to say about the second or third of the year, and I started to fast January 1st, so straight out the gate, man, I was being intimate with my wife and partner, and man, I could just tell you, he told me it may be time to start your family or to start that family. And again, while I'm intimate with my wife, I asked him, like, are you sure? And just me and the conversations we have or rapport, I'm like, he says to me, like, if I'm telling you this, do you really have to question it? So, needless to say, about 8-9 days later, this here lovely woman gives me the news of
I'm having a kid.
that she's pregnant. She is with a child, and it's happy to know, I guess, and it's happy to get that confirmation. And I know I asked him. I just asked him. I said, "Is it a boy?" He said, "Yes, it is a boy. It is a son." So, now we're just going through life daily, going through our outings. As my wife said, I don't like to go out, so she's been getting me out the house every day, and we're spending that quality time with each other, and truly appreciating life at this point of our own, because we're just living out the prophecy that, you know, two people come together and make one, and out of love comes a child or a baby. So I think we're both happy, we're both proud, we're both expectant. We just look forward to having a healthy child. And again, it's told it's a son, so look forward to having a healthy young boy come out into this world, and continue to cultivate us and help us grow together, always individually as people in our own callings, you know, from a wife to a mother, and me from a husband to a father and everything else, but also as, you know, now parents together, and again, me always having a connection with him, therefore I can lead now the folks that I'm doing life with directly. So yeah, man, we're happy. Like I said, we're living life.
Eating baked hot Cheetos.
She's eating every day. She has the craziest cravings. What they say, they'll say, you know, it's a boy because what, you crave hot and spicy things, and
I'm not even a hot and spicy person.
No, so that's just one more thing to hang your hat on, and God is real. Like I said, he told me it is, so we're believing. Yeah, we already have a name picked out. I think we'll, I guess, reveal it at some point in time. We ain't talk about that before we doing this. We just hit click and go. But yeah, man.
That's another video.
Son on the way. Life is good. Life is great. God is good. God is great. He's the greatest. And 3 months. This is what we've gotten. Here we are. Ain't too much to say, and keep going on. Hey, this
one thing I can say though, even though he was fasting, he was still cooking meat and stuff for me. That's a strong-willed person, because I would have been cutting up that meat up tasting it.
Well, I just equate it to discipline. I mean, if I go to the gym.
Well, baby, that's what I'm saying. Everybody ain't built like that, forward tough. Only the strong survive, baby.
Yeah. I mean, and I can say I didn't do it like purely. I mean, I had some condiments at one point. I was eating salads. I forgot to mention that. I was eating salads. And I was using
no meat though. He had like the dressing.
And I was using Carolina dressing, and that has sugars in it. So if you want to be particular,
but for the most part, because he a candy fiend and all that too, so he won't doing all the stuff that he usually do. He couldn't wait to eat that peanut butter popcorn mix. Toe it up.
I don't care about that. No candy, no this, no condiment, sugars, but not even agave, so not even natural sweeteners either. But made it through, man. Like I say, I'm right. God is the greatest. If you be still long enough, he's going to speak to you. And he can do it in various amount of ways, but for sure, you have to be intentional. And that's like the word for life. In everything you do, you need to be intentional. All your relationships, make sure that you're doing the best you can to cultivate them. And if you don't get that back, Don't be upset, because if we're to live like Christ, understand that means you're gonna get it. It warrants things like Christ. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna be for you, and some people gonna be kikiing in your face, but trying to backstab you and talk bad about you behind you. But that's just the perks of the life, we chose, and you choose every day. So understand God got you. Everything in our lives is predetermined, and the devil and the enemy is already defeated. You just have to continue to trust and lean and depend on, the good Father, the good guys. We're on a good team. So that's all, man. Hey, welcome back. We plan on being very much more so active, because if it's one thing I did learn from all these sermons is that marriage is a ministry, and we would like to document our lives in marriage for ourselves, our children, but as well as friends and anyone else, to see that we have good and we have not so good days. I don't want to say bad, but you take them together. But long as God is in the middle, and you can come back and apologize, or you can come back and just see their perspective, and vice versa, then everything's going to be okay. And I think we do a great job of that. I know we do an amazing job of that. She will be on me, and I'll be upset with her, but I'm going to take my time to go away. I need to listen to some Jesus, and then he's going to be like, you're wrong, right? And I'll say, yeah, okay. And I'll get what I need to, and then pass it on. Always apologize and address, but then, just get back to square one, get back to happy medium, get back to the equilibrium. And, so just to, I guess, sum that all up again, yeah. Marriage is an anointing, it's a ministry, and again, we just want to document ours for ourselves, our children, and family and friends, whoever wants to follow along, and just pray that we are a blessing to you. So if you want to grow with us and follow life with us, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and to the next one. Peace out. Much love, Graves Gang. Eat the rest of my Crunchwraps.